So I've been asked to do some reaction videos. What the heck? I say, yes, let's do it. We're going to go back and look at some old videos that I shot. Now, you have to understand something. I've gotten a little bit better at doing these in the interim. I've gotten a little bit better. I've worked a little bit harder. I speak a little bit faster. So some of these are a bit scary. So the first one we're going to visit is from 10 years ago. It's called Should I Marry for a Spouse Visa or Green Card? So one thing that I want you to understand is that I went out when I started to do video and I decided to hire a company in Virginia. I flew to Virginia and I spent $10,000 or $12,000 to get 10 1 to 2 minute videos, if you can imagine. This is so when we talk about how everyone now carries a movie studio around in their pocket, it's really true. The fact that I have videos that have completely outperformed this video that I spent so much money on. I guess if you take 12 videos and divide it by 12,000, so I paid $1,000 for this video. It has 1,000 views 10 years later. So with that being said, I'm going to play the video and give you my quick thoughts. Here we go. All right, now right there, for those of you who've been watching the show for a really long time, you're going to appreciate that little clip of music. Now, truth be told, that's the best thing I got out of the $12,000 I spent. I slapped that bad boy, that little clip, on videos for 7 or 8 years. I actually love that sound. I'm used to it. I have people asking me to bring it back. For those of you who don't know, my man Kent Richardson is back. He's helping me with the videos, and we're glad to have him. He's really what helped our YouTube channel take off and go to the next level. But I really miss that little bit of music. It's my favorite piece of the whole thing. Here we go.
The United States places a great premium on spouse visas, and
whoa, dude, you got to lose some weight, bro. What the heck? I mean, I was really heavy then, and oh, those glasses are bad. I look like a mortician. I remember when I flew there, I, of course, as I always do, went in my hoodie and my cargo shorts, but I put on the suit in the bathroom of the studio, and I remember feeling like a mortician. And I look like a mortician. I look like I'm going to somebody's funeral or getting ready to meet a grieving mother at the funeral home. Oh my God, here we go.
in a lot of ways, marrying a U.S. citizen can clear up a lot of immigration problems for people. For instance, sometimes people will have come to the United States and overstayed, or sometimes people will be in the United States and will have worked without authorization.
He's just trying to remember what to say next. I mean, the fumbling around and what's this all about? What's this guy doing with this? The fingers. Like, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I did study for a while to be a priest. I look sort of like Reverend Lovejoy on The Simpsons, like I'm trying to make a point or look like a church or look scholarly, I guess. Now I'm counting off the ways that people benefit by marrying a U.S. citizen.
One way that gets solved, or one benefit of marrying a U.S. citizen, I should say, is that the U.S. Immigration Service absolves people for those mistakes or those errors by marrying a U.S. citizen. Because of that, the Immigration Service jealously guards spouse visas and green cards based on spouse visas. So you can expect that there'll be a full inquiry into whether or not the marriage is valid, whether the basis of the green card is.
So those of you who've been watching the show since back then or know these videos, you know that I don't do a lot of editing. But man, this video is in need of a hard edit. I mean, I was always a little bit skittish about having cuts because this one needs, I think so far, what do you think, Kent, about 6 or 7 cuts so far. So we'll keep going. Thank God it's only 1 minute and 25 seconds long because this is painful.
It is valid and whether the person has entered into a legitimate marriage. In St. Louis, we had an instance a couple years ago where these 2 attorneys cooked up a scheme for a fake spouse visa. They were found out, the attorneys lost their law licenses, and the non-immigrant got deported. So it's a serious matter, and we take that very seriously.
If it's so seriously, why are you talking like it's no big deal? I mean, there's like no sense of urgency. There's no electricity. This is actually painful. I mean, I'm glad we keep it on here for the purposes of a historical background, but man, oh man, is it painful.
Seriously, we don't want to present any kind of bogus cases to the Immigration Service. We have a reputation to maintain.
Wow, that was rough. Let's try another one.